Hey guys, here's the tiny house that I have for sale. So just to start, here's the trailer. Comes with all these separate, what am I trying to say, stairs. So they're divided. Now I did bolt these two together right here. I didn't bolt this one because we had so much trouble with this tree over here. So either way, we just got to unbolt it, throw it on top of the trailer, and you will be down the road. But you can see it'll fit a pretty good sized picnic table. And I got my garden towers going, a little compost bin right here. And let's just go around the back side over here. You can see I did the cutouts for the lights. And then if you come up under here, you'll see where I have the jack stands on all four. So it's a double axle trailer that's got 2x6 for the supports, and then it's all nicely done with Trex, and I did kind of like a picture frame. And then these posts are bolted in on each side with some solar lights. And it also come with this canopy, which is screwed down securely to the front. So now the picnic table doesn't come with it, and neither does all the stuff on the porch, but the stairs and the trailer and the canopy do. So here's the entrance of the house. This is actually mahogany door I got, and I redid it. Little motion light there that can be turned on to stay on, or turned on as a way to motion. But here's the start of the entry here, and all matching appliances. I built some spice racks. Here's the sink that I love, the Rivati sink that I talk about. And then we come over here, turn these lights on here, and you'll see the river table that I also have two footrests for both the couches. And there's the view of the front. Now I hold the table up with a rope and an old what do you call that thing? I don't know. It's boat part that I got for free from a guy. So it can easily be redone, this table, and then you would lift this up. It slides up, and then it hinges back against the wall, so that when you're looking at it, it would be, this table would look like almost like a piece of art on the wall. And I also put glow in the dark in the epoxy, so it does glow in the dark, believe it or not, at night. And then here's just the overview of the inside. These side windows are both stationary windows, but then these are awning windows, so you can have these open in pretty good rain, and it kind of lets in the air on both sides. I did identical. And also too, these slide outs, I built the slide outs out of metal framing. I did a wood base with plywood, and I did a metal framing on the whole thing to keep it as light as possible, and insulated obviously. And I also put these aren't completely set in, but I put this really expensive thick weather stripping that does the whole border, does the entire border. And I'm thinking really what needs to happen is you bolt this in to the actual frame of the tiny house when you get set up, because then that would give you a better seal. And then to go to this is actually a really nice ViewSonic that I bought for this place, and we even prepared ahead of time and put in a plug up there and all that good stuff. But here's just a view of the drop-down TV that comes with it. So you just would manually, you can climb up on these footrests and it goes just like that. So it's pretty simple. And then this all has remotes, so you just turn it right on and it's good to go. Let me turn on a couple more lights here. And then here's to the range hood. This is like a super European style that we got. I got my magnetic strip for my nice knife, kitchen knife, and it's all propane oven. So it's a Summit and a Summit hood. Now this was actually somewhat hard to find a propane top with a propane oven as well. Some of them are actually electric ovens and a propane top, which I definitely didn't want, since I do want to go, if I wanted to go solar, I wouldn't have that load on my solar. And also here's, you know, the fridge, the nice clean Summit fridge again, pretty high end, pretty nice. There's the fridge on top and then the freezer down below. So it's got pretty good storage for a tiny house refrigerator. And then if you look over here, I just got some. Now that table right there definitely doesn't come with the purchase, but the couches do. This table does. The TV, the footrest, all that comes with it. Not the stereo, not simple stuff like that, but all the main appliances, all the furniture, they come with it. And then here's like the kids' room that I built. That window in the back, it turns on. It's got lights inside, inset. We can check that out. Here's just, you know, the ladder. You just slide this over like this, and you have a nice, easy access ladder. I weigh about 220 pounds, and I can climb up here pretty easily and safely. So I put these doors in too. They're very simple doors, but they work just so I can hear the kids if they're trying to come down, so they don't fall down the stairs, fall down the ladder basically. And then here's the nice screen glass window that I custom put in and framed out for and built that window. I put let's go check it out. I put some LED lights that are recessed in here. You probably can't see them, but they work really. Oh, there they are. So they work really good. This is a 3/16 tempered glass, and the stained glass is on the back side of the main room. Here's just a little storage for the kids and whatnot. So here's the kitchen. Here's the Rivati sink that I put in. This thing comes with also a cutting board that fits right into the sink itself. So once you put this in, you don't find a lot of sinks that have a setup like this. And it's a very high quality cutting board too. It's pretty thick, pretty solid. So you can slide this back and forth. You can remove this out of your way. You can lessen it. Sometimes I lessen it if I don't have a whole lot of dishes. And now you can use, you know, now you have a dual purpose sink. And it also comes with a vegetable wash that sits in there as well. Here's the sink faucet that I've been talking about. So if you turn this on, yes, it does turn on like a normal faucet. But when you touch it, it turns off. And you can touch it this way. You can touch it with your nose, your elbow, whatever you want. You can, if your hands are dirty, and actually I got that from a guy that did a bed and breakfast. He told me to get that faucet, so I did. So here's the spice racks that I built. These are regular spices you find basically anywhere. Any grocery store has these. So all right, let's go into. Here's your AC unit. Works pretty good. Really cools off this area And I knew I would have issues cooling off the back bedroom, so I did install a separate AC back here, which is great too because you can isolate. So here's the little faucet, little sink, nice little medicine cabinet right here. Keep all your stuff in. You got a fart fan up here, towel rack. Your this is Nature's Head compost toilet. Works pretty good. A little bit of maintenance. So if you're thinking of a more permanent setup, you could go with a regular toilet. You literally just have to drill a hole and plumb it, which is not very hard to do. I'll show you that here. Here's the glass shower. This was actually very difficult to find a size that would fit in this space, but I'm 6'3" and I can fit in here, and I can shower in here pretty easily and not have a problem. So, and then here is the washer and dryer right next to that. We actually had to take the door off to get this in to this space, but it's a brand new washer dryer. It's been used maybe a year, and it's been, you know, well maintained. So there's my clothes in the dryer, but it's got a 220 on the heater, so it does definitely do the job of heating, which I've seen some that don't have a 220 volt heater. They have a 110 and they don't work that well. So, and here is the room